private hospitals, nursing homes, and medical clinics must extend full respect to a girl and a woman. First and foremost, all the government hospitals, private hospitals, nursing homes, and medical clinics must extend proper respect to all their lady doctors, including gynecologists, who in turn wholeheartedly need to give requisite respect to a girl patient, a woman patient, a pregnant woman patient, an elderly woman patient, as well as to a girl and a woman with disabilities patient. Furthermore, all the government hospitals, private hospitals, nursing homes, and medical clinics must give required respect to all their nurses to take better care of a girl patient and a woman patient. Furthermore, nurses who are often overloaded with their difficult odd task of nursing functions do provide remarkable respect to a pregnant woman patient with their most timely help at the time of birth of the child, and thereafter they devote extra tender needs to the newborn child with all their best abilities and capabilities. Notably, it is quite well known that almost all the nurses also perform very sportive and greatest noble service to an elderly woman patient as well as to a girl and a woman with disabilities patient. As a matter of fact, nurses do make highly righteous effort for the humanity. What is more, all the hospitals, nursing homes, and medical clinics also have to give proper respect to all their ladies attendants and lady staff who simultaneously provide their best services with greatest affection to a girl patient, a woman patient, a pregnant woman patient, and elderly woman patient, as well as to a girl and a woman with disabilities patient. Principally, gynecologist doctors should always ensure to be before the time to offer exceptional respect to a pregnant woman's delivery of child, and then most perfectly perform their all gynecological functions with total dedication for a safe, smooth, and timely delivery of a child, more particularly when the life without successful efforts is a life without success. Overall, for the best treatment and the greater care of a girl patient, a woman patient, a pregnant woman patient, an elderly woman patient, as well as a girl and a woman with disabilities patient, it is much more important that all the hospitals, nursing homes, and medical clinics must truly practice the best respectful vision of always be respectful to a girl and a woman, so that all the girls and women have the easy, painless, comfortable, healthy, and dignified life forever. is a criminal offence. If a man has assaulted or used criminal force against a woman with the intention of disrobing her or compelled her to be naked, then he shall be punished with imprisonment and fine under section 354B of the Indian Penal Code. Certainly, there is no excuse for a man who feels that he has the right to disrespect a woman. No matter what, the man must respect the feelings, emotions, and honor of a woman, as the same means a lot for her by totally sticking to the best respectful vision of always be respectful to a girl and a woman every day. Voyeurism is a crime against a woman. If a man has watched or captured the image of a woman in a private act or disseminated such an image, then he shall be punished with imprisonment as well as fine under section 354C of the Indian Penal Code. As a matter of fact, this section strengthens the woman's safety. The private act includes an act where the woman victim did not expect all to be observed by the man. More especially if the woman victim has consented to the capture of the image, but certainly not to dissemination to a third party. In that event, such dissemination amounts to an offence and punishable. Voyeurism may be problematic if the man takes certain steps secretly which violates the privacy of a woman. Broadly, voyeurism is a violation of the right to privacy of a woman, and by itself the aggrieved woman can make a complaint to the police. However, in reality, the woman victim hesitates to approach the police because of the fear of humiliation that can be faced by her if the obscene images are leaked, more especially when the society generally blames a woman but not a man. Therefore, the government must ensure the anonymity of the woman victim under every circumstance, so that she becomes fearless in filing her case against the culprit, who immediately needs to practice the best respectful vision of always be respectful to a girl and a woman. Government to respect an elderly woman. An elderly woman of above 70 years of age generally experiences many physical changes such as gradual aging, reduction in physical strength, deficiency of memory, decrease in the intensity of correct vision, loss of hearing power, shortfall in the accurate problem-solving ability, difficulty in learning proper skills, and in particular, homelessness, loneliness, depression, as well as hindrance in requisite development. Further, an elderly woman from time to time has also a problem of decrease in the taste sensation, extensive food indigestion, failure to distinguish right color, and weakening of immune system. Likewise, an elderly woman generally confronts the problem of illness, healthcare, financial hardships, and social difficulties. All these certainly have an adverse impact on the quality of her life, especially when an elderly woman wants to live happily with dignity, no physical and mental torture. A widowed woman may also have to spend her twilight years all alone, coupled with exposure to the emotional neglect and enormous medical complications. At times, it becomes unbearable for an older widowed woman due to lack of financial sources, problem of shelter, and psychological security. So, our government should try as far as possible arrange to deliver free meals at our home, medical aid, clothing, shelter if required, and safety to the ill-fated, poor elderly women. As a matter of fact, our government needs to devote full attention to the best respectful vision of always be respectful to a girl and a woman, and appropriately encourage all their concerned departments, authorities, institutions, service providers, hospitals, non-governmental organizations, women police volunteers, social activists, and volunteer agencies to seriously take up the causes of elderly women in every manner to the maximum possible extent, so that an elderly woman is able to enjoy her human rights with complete dignity, easy access to health care, not to suffer exploitation in any matter, no physical abuse and no mental abuse. Above all else, it is supremely noteworthy that an elderly woman is like a great door to the past and open window for the future, and as such, an elderly woman must be held in high regard at every point of time and must also be offered priority in all matters. Thus, our government's earnestly performing the best respectful vision of always be respectful to a girl and a woman shall enable the elderly woman to live a safe, secure, contented, healthy, and dignified life. Women workers must not be paid less than notified minimum wages. Most of the women workers are paid less than the notified minimum wages by their unsympathetic employers, in spite of the true fact that the women are equally or more sincere as well as work harder for longer hours at the workplace. More notably, the Minimum Wages Act 1948 stipulates that the employers must pay at least the minimum wages as fixed by the government for the unskilled workers, semi-skilled workers, skilled workers, as well as clerical or manual. So, should the employers pay less than the notified minimum wages as fixed by the government to their women workers? Certainly not. However, in practice, most of the women workers are being paid much below the prescribed minimum wages by the large number of disrespectful employers, and as a result, such women workers are having a poor and miserable life. Thus, on the whole, most urgent need of the hour is that all the employers must be fairly respectful to all their women workers and must follow sincerely the positive direction of always be respectful to a girl and a woman all the times. So, employers honestly practicing the best respectful vision of always be respectful to a girl and a woman by paying the full fixed minimum wages to their women workers shall definitely make them financially good and happy. Why equal remuneration not being paid to women implies women are equally are more proficient, equally are more intelligent, equally are more competent, equally are much faster, and work equally are more for longer hours than men, but still earn less. Why on earth the women who are doing the same work as their male counterparts continue to get lower remuneration than their male colleagues, in spite of the fact that our Constitution of India very clearly enshrines equal pay for equal work for both men and women. Furthermore, every employee is under a legal obligation under the Equal Remuneration Act 1976 to pay the same wages to both men and women if they perform the same work or work of a similar nature, but sadly, large number of women employees are in miserable condition because they are getting lesser remuneration from those employers who have disrespectful attitude towards the women employees. Therefore, it is very much imperative that the disrespectful employers must immediately start exercising the best respectful vision of always be respectful to a girl and a woman, so that all the women employees certainly get the rightful equal remuneration as of men for the same work whatsoever. Obviously, as soon as the disrespectful employers truly devote their broadest attention to the best respectful vision of always be respectful to a girl and a woman, then all the women employees will of course get their rightful equal remuneration as of men for the same nature of work, and as a result, all the women employees will certainly experience much better lives. Our government's respect to an unfortunate woman who needs free legal services. Our government has given a noble respect to an unfortunate woman who needs free legal services, more particularly when she is unable to spend the legal expenses as well as fees of the competent lawyer for filing a case before the concerned court. Then such an unfortunate woman can obtain the rightful justice by availing the free legal services, and that too without paying any amount for the litigation once it is quoted by the legal services authority. Particularly, women have been suffering a lot since long time due to poverty and lack of resources. Although there are some of the areas in marriage, divorce, adoption, dowry, guardianship, maintenance, succession, etc., where law has provided rights to a woman, yet in practice, women are being discriminated on the basis of sex. However, due to the shortage of financial sources, women lack the capacity to assert their legal rights and justice, more especially when they also need to be compensated for the loss or any injury suffered as a result of the crime. Broadly, our government earnestly made an attempt to give respect to a woman through the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987, that such a woman is entitled to free legal services. Undoubtedly, free legal services are greatly beneficial to a needy woman in cases of civil nature, cases involving criminal offence, violation of fundamental rights, and cases of huge importance. Furthermore, in order to protect the woman legally, it is extremely essential that her claims against the insecurity, exploitation, discrimination, as well as arbitrariness are safeguarded. Thus, it is very much a stepping stone for a woman who needs justice but cannot bear the high legal costs and expenses involved. Of course, it is quite noteworthy that a needy woman can seek free legal aid and services from any of the concerned authority or committee, such as Taluk Legal Services Committee or the District Legal Services Authority or the concerned State Legal Services Committee or the High Court Legal Services Committee or the Supreme Court Legal Services Committee, etc. And free legal services available to a needy woman are advocate giving free advice on the legal matters, representation by an advocate in the legal proceedings, expenses such as court fees, process fees, drafting of the legal documents, typing fees, printing charges in the legal proceedings, and expenses incidental thereto, cost of obtaining the decrees, judgment, etc. Whatever, still large number of women are far from justice delivery system. So it is utmost fundamental that the concerned legal services authority, systems, organizations, offices, and the court must dedicatedly pursue the best respectful vision of always be respectful to a girl and a woman and extend requisite respect to such unfortunate women so that she gets the justice timely. I, with the greatest respect, wholeheartedly salute to every girl and every woman in the whole world. Thanks for watching this video of Always Be Respectful to a Girl and a Woman series. Indeed, your watching my whole video contributes to the respect that must be accorded to all girls and women. Please continue to keep watching my further next videos of Always Be Respectful to a Girl and a Woman series. Thanks.